All right, so here's another progress video of the yard. I think it's about, what, a month, give or take, since the last one, except it was on private by accident. I didn't even know that was an option. And so it was just uploaded yesterday. So you get to see what happens in like a month and a half, 2 days later. So here's the avocado tree now. All right, I'll start in the same place I started the last video. I have not put shade up. It looks kind of soggy, right? But as soon as the sun, as it sets over there, in another hour or so, it won't be in the sun anymore, and then it'll fluff back up. You guys remember the papaya tree I showed you? Look how big that sucker is now. They grow fast, fast. Highly recommend. There's another one. So there's that. And then everything's waking up. The moringa trees. Tomatoes galore. Peppers. This was full of red peppers. I just picked them. I don't know if you saw the other video or some of the pictures on Instagram. Had 3 colanders full of peppers. So this one's full too, but I'm letting them get a little more red. I like red peppers. See, I let the jalapenos go red. These are orange spice jalapenos. Really pretty. But these are all jalapenos. And I picked a ton already, just so you know. Yeah, so this thing has produced more sweet orange peppers than I could keep up with. The plant's a little over a year. But look at the, let me see if you can see. Look at the trunk size of it. You see that? So this is what it is. Let me see if I can zoom in. Harvest Select Fresh Bites Orange. I'm telling you, get one of these. They're incredible. Thick flesh, super good. More tomatoes, but you can see the growth, you know? Now these are so much bigger this year. These are the jigsaw peppers. Last year they were almost pointless to even pick because they were like this big. See? So I just kind of left them because I'm lazy. But I put Cosmo flowers. Apparently they do well in Arizona. You know, as filler. So it kind of gives some shade. You want shade, and you also want some humidity. Otherwise the spider mites and the dust mites are gonna be like outrageous. Yeah, okay. Here's another Sugar Rush peach plant, right? These are really pretty. They turned peach. I can't wait. I was waiting for these last year. But now they're growing, so that's pretty cool. More peppers. Okay. Yeah, the serrano's waking up. Let's see. Oh, the passion fruit. The passion fruit. See the stumps? I'm gonna move that after summer. It was so unruly and heavy up here that it just kind of started ripping its way out. So I just took it down. See the other part that I can't reach, and the ladder's heavy, so I haven't gotten up there yet. Anyway, so here's some green. Like I said, I leave everything on until it turns red. This moringa tree is finally waking up. Why is this so out of focus? Hush, Clementine. Lots of tomatoes. Hello, Caesar. Say hello. Oh my goodness, who's a good boy? Is it you? It is you. It's you. Artichokes, some more moringa. Okay, this is the banana. Y'all saw how small it was. There's like 6 bananas growing in here. Why is this so... The battery's dying? No. All right, so there's the banana. Look at all this stuff. Last time you saw, it's crazy, right? Here's the other Sugar Rush, and they're finally starting to ripen. See, I'm gonna make a hot sauce with just those. Anyway, there's that. The peaches. Dude, what is with this? Hold on. Okay, so the screen is just dark for me, not for you. Anyway, the peaches are almost ripe. Do you remember these circles I showed y'all that I planted all my tomatoes from the pots into the ground? Well, obviously, you know, they liked it because it's loaded with tomatoes. See that? Look at this one. Isn't that crazy? These are, there's so many different kinds. Blue cream something from, we got melons here, honey melons. There's the other banana that was new. Look at the loofah. That thing's taken over. Anyway, so you can kind of get an idea. Here's the ice cream banana, blue java, right? It has a pup also growing, which is pretty cool. So we have some moringas growing here that'll shade this patch and then this one, but for now these wildflowers those are the cosmos. I think they're beautiful. They're doing great out here in this heat. The moringas have gotten big enough that I was able to start trimming them a little, and then it provides the shade for the stuff that's underneath. Plus they look much cooler, right? So look how big they got. Anyway, so you can kind of see what I'm doing with the yard. Like you've got the walkways, you know, I'll put those cute little steps and then like bird baths or chairs or something once it's done. Here is the zucchini, which I couldn't grow for shit last year. And now I have more zucchini than I can even deal with. So I think I'll make the chocolate chip zucchini bread we've been making and eating. Like it's so good with your deli chocolate. Look at the plumeria. I just got that one. That thing is beautiful, right? Just some more random stuff. Oh, finally, my first honey nut, what's the name? Squash, right? And then I put some pumpkin seeds in here just cause, and well, they're growing. So we might actually have pumpkins. Cucumbers finally are growing really well in the ground. Everything's growing better in the ground. The moment I just decided, look at that, the moringa tree in the middle, suffocating. So anyway, you still have this walkway. More squash that I took from the pot and put in the ground recently. But these are what all these look like, just bare, you know? Look at that, just rows of tomatoes. More artichoke because they're just so pretty. What was I saying? Oh well. Anyway, so you know, you'll have this walkway here and I'll put some cute little steps, so it's gonna look kind of like magical. There's nice little areas for my dogs to go and run and hide. My dragon fruit's being covered by it, but that's fine because the moringa hasn't gotten big enough to shade it anyway. So yeah, but the cactus, look at those, and everything's just massive right now. There's that one. Look at the that moringa that was like what, a foot tall. There's 2 of them actually, but that was a foot tall last time I did the video. Okay, what I was saying the other day and I got sidetracked was I never had so much luck with the gardening until I just started putting shit in the ground, right? I was like, well, people in third world countries aren't having pallets of fancy soil and shit delivered to their house constantly. You know, they just put seeds in the ground and it grows. And now look at this. Isn't that crazy? And it looks like the video was posted obviously like a week ago because it was on private by accident. I didn't realize that was an option. But I think there's like a month or two in between. But you remember these little circles that I had just planted? I'd taken the last few things out of pots, spread them out, put a sprinkler. Look how full they are. There's a patch missing here, but one of the tomato plants died in the middle for some reason. I mean, they're so big, they're just toppling over. So, look at that. Just put it in the ground. I mean, I did use fish fertilizer, but not as often. Here's some of them I bought. Was it 3 more packs of these or something? The papaya trees, because they're so cute. I use the fish fertilizer not as often as I'm supposed to. Here's the other papaya. So hopefully it'll go next to this bench, right? And then there's the guava, and then these are the climbing ones. So I'll put something up for them to climb. These are just here to give shade to the, this is a mandarin tree I bought a while ago, and it was planted too close to the wall and it was scorching. So I moved it, and now it's starting to come back to life. That's the guava tree I got on Etsy. That was like a little branch. Yeah, so look at the size of that one. And then look at that is the Hong Kong orchid. That thing had like 4 leaves on it. Looked terrible when I got it. My tomatillos that I put in the ground. Oh, fish fertilizer. So I don't use it as often as I should because my dogs go batshit crazy when I use that. Like it's like heroin or something. Norma! And they're in a trance. Oh my God, and they start eating all the dirt. So, especially her. Norma, good morning. Yes, good morning. Good morning. So here are the, oh my goodness. Oh, Josh, I love you. Oh, Josh, I love you. These are the sweet lilac, purple lilac or something. Sweet potato slips I bought from Baker Creek Seeds. And then I planted cosmos on top. And maybe some orange poppies. I don't know if that's what that is. I just sprinkle. Whenever I put something in the ground now, then I sprinkle some seeds on top when the soil's wet and just leave it. And look, so you've got your sweet potatoes growing, right? That just look fantastic. And then, you know, this providing some shade. And actually it's working. So it's funny, something, look how ugly. There's no border, there's no fancy bed, there's no, you know, $15 bags of soil in there. Some worm castings, right? So when I dig up a little thing, I put some worm castings, maybe a couple handfuls of soil if I have it in like an old pot or something, and then fertilize it, and that's it. Look at the melons. I wasn't ever able to grow melons. Look at that. That's my raspberry bush. The melons are just different kinds. The moringa tree growing out. That's a pink lemonade blueberry. More melons. Look at them just taking over. The bamboo. Look at my olive tree. My manzanilla olive tree. That thing's finally growing. This is my favorite moringa tree. Look how pretty that one is. So the other dog bed's coming today. I'm gonna put a dog bed underneath. And then we've got grapes, right? They're finally growing. Look at them vining up the thing. More melons. And then, let me see if I can get in here. We've got in here, can you see that? whatever. It's a scalloped squash. That's the last seed. I couldn't grow those at all last year also. Some more moringas that are just waking up. Yeah, so hopefully this arch will be covered. There's trees on that side, trees on this side, and then vines going over, right? So that's like another little nook. And then this area here in front of the bamboo will be like a pond or something. Probably no animals in it though for now, because you know my dogs are crazy. So I can only imagine the fish in there and my dog's just jumping in. So at the end of last season, I went around and planted moringa trees pretty much everywhere, so that the whole yard was basically, you know, shaded in. So this is, you know, what they look like when they come back. And then this one, you didn't even think this was gonna come back, right? But it just started growing again from the roots. So that's a pineapple guava. And then we've got, you know, moringas here. That's a Jamaican cherry, I believe. You know, some more, another moringa to shade my air conditioner since they're expensive. I thought maybe if it kept cooler, it'd last longer. I don't know if that works, but nothing in the middle, because that's where you can drive in and, I don't know, hopefully have like an RV or a pool here or something. I'm not quite sure what's gonna happen yet. So we leave that open. Yeah, so that's it. So progress. I'm gonna see if I can stick a picture in here of the before, which was the entire yard was just dirt. And then I'll do another progress video in like, I guess, a month or two, or at the end of summer maybe even, so you can see how big the trees are, because these moringa trees grow so fast. Like these will be massive by the end of summer. I highly recommend you put some in the ground. You can buy a big tub of them off of Amazon. You can also eat them. They're really good for you. And then you just go around. I always call it drunk planting, right? But I'm not drinking. And I just go around and stick seeds all over the place. So grow them for real. They don't even need water once they're established, from what I hear. So, all right, this one won't be private. I'll try to upload soon. Bye. I showed y'all this yesterday. It just opened last night. Look at that. Look at those. That's from the plumeria, first flowers. So I assume that all of these, oh my gosh, right? When this thing is massive, it's gonna be so beautiful. There's a close-up of the zucchini. You see in there? It's loaded with zucchinis. I'm picking zucchinis off this thing every day. See them? I have so many, I don't even know what to do with them. Okay, bye.